What is up, guys? Sub-Zeric here, doing another VOD review on Metafy. As always, if you are looking to get a game reviewed or just coaching in general, check out my Metafy. I do live sessions, VOD reviews. You get 10% off your Twitch sub, another 10% off if you buy more than one session at a time. I also offer training plans, which are like big bundles of a bunch of sessions. This game is a D3 US player. They say late game positioning advice, gold usage like playing the early game. Says the game becomes straightforward after the second augment. And also says be gentle. So I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Did we get off Garrison? Chain Vest? Karma? Did we go for that on purpose? Or did we miss? I can't even see who. I don't know who I am. I guess I'm this person. Oh no, I'm that. Okay, so we missed. That's fine. I don't like a Chain Vest start really, but I live with it. Okay, that's coming from there. I'm just gonna mute this then. Okay. Yeah, Chain Vest start not my favorite, but I could live with it. Ideally like a Sunfire, right? It could be a Titans as well. Edge of Night isn't bad. Okay. We're forging some gold. I love that. Lets us buy out our early shop, which is really cool. Okay. And wow, what a shop. Yeah, I mean, you just buy out the whole thing. I'm completely down to play these two Terraks. I agree with that. Here. Glove. We could end up reforging one of these early items. I wouldn't feel that bad about it. What do I want to buy from here? I mean, this makes sense, right? Perhaps this. The set also makes a lot of sense. Probably not. Probably end up selling the Skarner. You could even think about playing a Cannoneer start, but I mean, I think we're definitely looking more towards like a Jade, potentially Dragonmancer start. So that's a unit that I kind of disrespected, but like I think this unit's like quite solid when you end up playing with the Karma, right? Okay. Another chain? Okay. I would personally sell Skarner here and pick up set. Sell Ez and pick up set? I would prefer the Skarner. Just because I think it's quite likely that we're going to play Guardian frontline here. I know maybe I guess you're holding this to keep Cannoneers open, but I'd rather just go all in on playing this Guardians frontline. Ezreal 2 can be really strong with this comp. Though, that being said, I mean, Hotshot does look quite nice here. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just Hotshot, right? From like... And our items aren't even that bad. I'm pretty sure if you just look at stats, Hotshot's insane here. And then we don't even have to look at building like a Sunfire Cape. We take Celestial. Let me just verify. Let's do Tactics Stats Tools actually, because I think Metafy is like updating with all the new stats. Like I'm pretty sure if you look at like at 2-1, yeah, Hotshot is like the second best augment in the entire game. I would just take Hotshot here, especially with the Heimerdinger, and then just play out a Cannoneers game. Really straightforward. Maybe you're afraid of being contested or something, but yeah, I think this augment's insane. The CB's not bad though, by any means. I'm down to level here for Karma plus R here, personally. Yeah, which you could have done as far as selling units goes. Like sell this, level for these two, and then we can even end up holding a second set. I just think our board is actually going to end up being good enough to win streak. Because we took Celestial, I don't even hate reforging off this and looking to slam an item here. The other option is like reforging Glove. But I'd kind of like to just get this off of Karma, and the Reforger also turns it into a good item. Could be a Sunfire. Titans wouldn't be that bad. Could even be like an Edge of Night Karma, but ideally not. I mean, best case scenario is Karma, a Sunfire. But yeah, it looks like we're not going to play for a streak here, which, like, I honestly think 2-star Terak, plus Braum, plus Jade. Can we win streak with this board? I think so. But yeah, we could have, like, picked up a set after winning. But, you know, looks like we'll play for loss streak potential here. We'll see. We're gonna kill one, probably. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think the pig is definitely Hotshot here. We kill a unit? Can't kill. Okay. Pick up the units in our shop every time, right? Be, you know, random Ezreal too. Okay. We level here. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're making 10 gold here. I agree with this. I'm still down to reforge this Chain Vest. I don't think we need double Chain Vest in this comp. And I want to hold the Karma Fair as the biggest thing, I guess. Also, I'd like to... If we hit a Rod, we could just slam JG. It's not even that bad. If we hit a tier, we could slam Hodge. Like, that's why I was thinking about just reforging and playing for win streak here. I think our board's strong enough to win streak. Especially in, like, D3 elo. Like, I think in D3, just in, like, below Master Tier, especially even, like, below GM, people just play weak enough boards that you can just win street for free. Pretty sure it's just sell this set pair here and make 10. I like the scouting here. There's a Thresh player, so we can move the Karma out of the corner, ideally. Yeah, we don't fight him. That's good. Their board has no damage, and they're inting the Olaf, so we should win this, right? I would just sell one set here and make gold every time. The set pair is fine, but it's not coming in immediately. I'd much rather make 10. And I don't want to pre-level here because we really want to hit Karma too. So, yeah. Okay, we end up holding set pair. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth to hold set pair for 10 here. And at all. Because, like, it's not like set's even coming in at level 5. That's, like, it. Theoretically, I guess could come in at level 5 if you want to cut this, or if we end up cutting Gnar. But we don't even have Ash. So it's not an immediate spike to our board with everything that we got going on. I really like making gold here as opposed to holding set, personally. Because I just want to take the guaranteed gold as opposed to the set. Sunfire would be really nice. Also allows us to get rid of one of those. We could also just take Rod. I mean, it's Sunfire here if we can get it. Rod? Interesting. I see no reason to not go Sunfire here. We have 2 Chain Vests we want to get rid of. I mean, I still think we should reforge the second chain. I guess you're picking this up so it can be an R? No, you want the JG. But now we have this Chain Vest stuck on Karma. Like, I'm allowed to reforge this. And Sunfire's a way stronger slam here. We do, fortunately end up hitting the set 2, which is really nice. But, like, is set 2 stronger than, like, playing an Elise here? It's, like, probably a tiny bit stronger. But I would have rather just made the gold, and then I would have been fine playing an Elise here. So, yeah. Our board would be, like, a tad weaker, but we'd have more gold. And, like, are we going to end up playing the set late game? Probably not. We'll see. But, yeah, like, JG on the Karma one, it's much weaker than having, like, a Sunfire on Taric or the set 2, right? And also Sunfire, I just think is a very necessary item in the meta. But we end up winning this fight, so that's not bad. And I still would have reforged. Like, because this Chain Vest being stuck on Karma's a bit annoying. It's, you know, it's not the end of the world. I pick up the Yone here or the Elise. You should pick up one of them. Elise Sen's nice. Is the strongest board? I think so. We really need to win. I would scout our opponents here. If we lose this fight, it's really rough. Because we can't make 20. And we lose our streak. So I would scout our opponents here. Because, like, it's really crucial to win this fight. This guy looks pretty strong. Oh, they don't have a combat augment. They took Three's Company or whatever. So maybe we can win out because of that. Karma's ult missed. Yeah. Now we can't even make gold. Badge. So, like, the other option there is to not play Lee Sin, and we're guaranteed to make 20. I mean, this is something that you definitely have to scout for. And having another potential item slammed because of the Reforger would have been really nice. I mean, I'm not saying that you slam Bramble here, because, yeah, that's crazy. But if we could have reforged that, there's more that we could have done there. Yeah, we had an Ash, though. It's nice. You just put it in over... I mean, you can put it in over Gnar, and then you get a different unit over set, but... I don't think this is actually a stronger board. But, I mean, I support playing this board, because it gives us the opportunity to sell the set, which is going to be weaker in the future. So this is fine. Maybe we get a lease in. Our bench is worth 9 gold, 8 gold because we don't really want to sell this. Tier is good. Well, it's actually okay. We ended up slamming the JG, so we can't slam Hodge anymore. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm down for an Archangels. I would. Oh my god. Okay, check Shimmer Scale every time. If it's like a Raven's Axe isn't even that bad. Is there a better comp that we can play here? Jade plus Shimmer, and the next round we get Dragonmancer in. This looks great. Raven's Axe here. Take gold. What did we just? Did we just sell the set to? Isn't set to our next level? Isn't set like absolutely our next level? And then we can just like sell everything. I mean, I guess you want to play Lee Sin, but I'm pretty sure set 2 is stronger than Lee Sin here. Until we get like an Ezreal. They're comparable, but set 2 is stronger. Okay, this is good though. I agree with this. Like playing the Itis here. Okay, and we have pretty good items. We're still stuck on the Karma one, which is sad. Like, if we have Karma 2 here, we'd be in a crazy spot. And we would have gotten so punished if the item was Goldmancers and we couldn't slam the Goldmancers here because we have the Chain Vest here. We make 30 here, right? Like, these units are fine, and we will play them late game if we end up playing a Jade board, but I'm just down to make gold here. I don't want to have my entire bench clogged up with units that I might hold, that, like, I might play later, right? And we're definitely not playing this later. We just sell these two. Right, 6, yeah. I mean, yeah, you just do that. Cool. Wokch? The Recombobulator into 5 cost? I don't think it's even that bad. Like, you can Recombobulator into 5 cost, put Lee Sin, Lulu in. Oh, I'm pretty sure the angle is Recombobulator. Put in Lee Sin plus Lulu. I wish we had something else. I'm pretty sure that's the angle. Dude, you're actually gonna do it? What a god. I'm so down. Put the Lulu in. Put the Lulu in here instead of that. Which, oh my god. That's really good. I mean, that's one of the best ones for us to hit, right? Okay. And we randomly hit a Deja, which is funny. So it's these two in, and like an Ezreal, and that's our board. Okay, we're taking a sec to get everything in, but I mean that's fair. All right, time for the Mia pings to start. Oh, there's the first one. Yeah, we are gonna get shit on because our board, like, Aushin needs frontline. Sell the Swain here. We surely can make gold here, right? That. Yeah, we want to hold the Braum though. So I guess we can't. I mean, we can definitely make 30. Probably can't make 40 with the units that we have in. We should definitely make 30 here. I mean, you're never playing the Swain, right? Okay, so yeah, our board should be Guardians plus Ezreal every time. Wait, we didn't buy the other Guardian. That's rough. I mean, we can play Leona here. And we should also definitely be level 6, right? Yeah, I mean, Bruisers are fine, but we have a Taric too. You might as well just play Guardians, right? It's stronger frontline. Because, like, we're probably going to lose this fight as well because we just don't have a frontline. At least getting Tempest in was lit. Yo, the Assassins thing where they all group up in the corner so they actually can't kill it. That's so funny. Guess we just win this. Oh, no. Overtime hits and we lose. You still need to be making gold here. You're not making any gold. This is... like, we definitely need to make gold here. I mean, you kind of need, like, a Shojin to be able to play the game with this Aushin. I guess you can just take frontline items. Gargoyles is fine. Don't really want another Chain Vest. Gargoyles here every time. Yeah, agreed. And then we can, like, Gargoyles, Sunfire on our frontline. We much... like, we had won the last 2 fights. We had Taric plus, let's say Guardian plus another real unit in. Sona even. Or maybe just, like, Twitch here. But now we can't even get Guardians in. We're rolling it. Wait, we rolled there, right? There's no way you actually need to roll here. Like, this is something about playing strongest board. Like, we could... we didn't have to roll here if we had just played the actual units that make sense, right? The Taric 2 plus the Braum that we had, plus like a Sona is fine. Or even just like a Lulu to increase the attack speed or Aushin so that it can cast more. But we've actually put ourselves in a really awkward spot because we didn't end up playing the Taric. We also have a 6 Dragonmancer board that we can play. I'm kind of down for 6 Dragonmancer plus six Tempest plus Taric. I don't think is even bad here. A little bit low frontline though. Okay, we finally get the Taric in at least. And I agree with Lee Sin over Ezreal if we're gonna play 4 Tempest. I mean, we even killed a Nunu actually with a Dragonmancer. It's so funny. Okay, we can take gold here, right? So many rounds, like 3 rounds in a row that we could have made an extra gold threshold, but we missed it. For what? Like, how much is our bench worth right now? 7, 10, 15, 18. Our bench is worth 20 gold. Like, we definitely need to be making gold. And, like, holding the Lulus is, like, nice and all, but I would definitely just get up to 50, and then we can think about, you know, holding some Lulus and stuff. Right? But, I mean, the Aushin is still, you know, obviously doing some work when he can get an ult off. I mean, the CB plus Aushin is insane. The only way we can have, like, a better augment set is if we get, like, Ascension last Augment. That would be nuts. But like there we could have made 40. I mean, a broken record at this point, but you need to make your gold thresholds, and holding these units on bench is not that important. We're not going to lose to Wolves. Even if Aushin... I mean, Aushin isn't going to cast before we kill the Wolves. I appreciate the concern. Double Gargoyles frontline, I guess? Eco is not bad. We can fit in, like, Jade. We'd had that Gnar. Wait, we just sold the Gnar after seeing the Nico, right? Or did we sell the Gnar to pick up the Nico? Maybe that was it. I mean, still, we don't really need these Alaois at all. You would hold the Gnar. I mean, knowing that we're gonna get the Nico definitely in hindsight, but like the Alaois are very rarely gonna come in. Like we already have the Shen that we're gonna play with Ornn, right? But it's Alaoi too. Okay, then yeah, I guess. I was so against the Alaoi that I forgot that we have a Alaoi on board. Okay, fine. We can play Alaois. But I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I mean, like, best case scenario, we would have been able to hold the Gnar, and then we get Nico plus Gnar in, and our board looks lit. But we can still just play Nico. I'm down to level here every time for Nico. Then put Aushin on backline. Yeah, we're chilling. And it's just going to be another Gargoyle Slam here. Did we roll once there? Situation where I don't really think we need to roll. We have a 2-star Bruiser. We have Nico. We have all this stuff. We have freaking Aushin too. I don't think we need to roll here. I think our board's fine. Like, is this even stronger? We don't get in Mage. I mean, we were trying to make a swap last second. Looks like you're trying to play, like, Mages with Aushin, which makes sense, right? Silas is a really good unit. But it's really not that useful until, like, you have Zoe. It's not that broken until you have Zoe. There's Phony here, right? We're a bit low on frontline. I guess you can take the Tempest Crest, but I would personally just take Phony here, honestly. It's not bad. Allows you to get a Tempest unit, but you want to play Ornn later. The other option is, I guess you could play, like, 8 Tempest or something. I would slam the other Gargoyles here. By the way, I would have slammed it last round. Okay, so this is our board, 3 Mage. But yeah, like, you see how, like, Rise and Nami, like, barely do anything here? The Mystic is fine, I guess. But having Rise here is, like, pretty insignificant. It gets a little bit of AP for your Aushin. Like, if we look at, like, damage dealt, Aushin did 5.6k. Tempest did 1800. Alawi did 1500, and then Rise did 861, and he was untouched during the entire fight. So I don't think it's really worth to get Mage in here. So, yeah. I mean, it's still Gargoyle Slam, though. Like, what are you doing with these items if not Gargoyles? And what are we holding them for? Like a Sunfire or something? Sunfire's not even that important at this comp, because Aushin's just going to delete everything once we hit, you know, like, 15 seconds in the fight. Speaking of deleting everything. It's rough. 36 HP. I mean, we're just looking to go 8 here and cap out our board even higher. And by even higher, I mean, like, in, like, some kind of real board in which we're not dying. The Soraka isn't bad. I'll just take the Soraka, honestly. Yeah, we take a tier. It's either Static Shiv or we're looking for a Shojin. Like, I think Soraka's a good enough unit. She's also gonna, like, save you a lot of HP in the long run. Like, I'm completely down to take Soraka and then just reforce the item off of her. Yeah, we built Static Shiv, and we put on Aushin. Wow. I mean, it's a little bit of extra mana. We'll see if it ends up being, like, enough, basically. I mean, isn't it... Like, I'm completely down for it to be 4 Bruiser here instead of Mage. I don't think Mage with these Mages in is useful. If you get a Zoe late game, yes, absolutely, it's great. But, like, prior to that, can we just play, like, a 4 Bruiser board and it's stronger? I'm pretty sure. Also, we didn't hold the Nico pair. I guess we don't have very much gold to roll down. I would definitely think about holding a Nico pair. And getting a 4 Bruiser. Okay, hitting the Ornn is really nice. But, like, I would play Lee Sin over Rise here every single time. For 6 Tempest. But see, like, now what is our Tempest spat doing for us? Because now we have to fit in another Tempest unit. I'd much rather have just taken the Phony frontline, had more frontline for our freaking Aushin, which, like, Aushin's whole thing is that he needs frontline. And you want all the Lee Sin, right? But I guess there's not an easy way to. Wow, what a shot. Okay, so we're gonna play Kiana. I mean, moving the items to Ornn is nice. I still like Soraka here over Rise is really good. Like, Mage is, yeah. I mean, I've said it a few times, but, like, Mage is great for enabling Zoe late game. But, like, for enabling a Ryze and a Nami, it's not great. Wouldn't even really call it good. Was Sporgan take another loss? And Soraka could just be filling us up. Alright, so we just want frontline items here, right? That's fine. That's great, actually. We go triple gargoyles, but it's probably gargoyles plus oh no. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Morello's gargoyles instead of Sunfire Ana, because we already have the static shiv for MR reduction, right? We should roll here every time we're 22 HP. We need to hit some stuff or we're gonna die. I would keep rolling. I don't think our board's strong enough during this stage, especially as we're down. I mean, it's a silver augment, but we're technically down in augment. But okay, we're just gonna chill. You'd rather have a Lee Sin over Kiana, right? I guess she CC's the backline. Are they gonna get stuck again? Ooh. Yorn 2 is done for a good loss here. 15 HP. Alright. 15 HP and a dream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to roll here to, like, find the rest of your board. Pike. I mean, I still think it's, like, Pike over Ryze, and then, like, probably something over Nami, even. Go. If the Shivan is not possible from this spot, right? Yeah. Okay. Rolled a bit, hit nothing really of significance. I guess the Kiana 2 is lit. Ended up getting hooked there, so that's like obviously a positioning thing. So that's, I mean, that's due to scouting, but it's really because we're just trying to find our board. But I mean, there's a tanky ass Ornn. Definitely might be able to squeak out. Oh my god, we hit Zoe. Okay, now the mage is really good. Now the mage is quite good. Now we're very happy that we have mage in. Like, this is, like, you can just not play mage up until this point and then put in the Nami. Like, just hold a Nami on your bench and then put in Nami here. And then it's really good. Now our board's actually looking really solid. Oh my god. Dragonmancer Nunu just ate our Ornn. I mean, look at the Zoe utility. We might lose? Wait. Oh, what cast is Yasuo? He's gonna... Oh my god. We actually won that. That's nuts. Zoe with Hodge. Then we have a Zoe pair. What's the other option? Shojin, I guess. I would just take Zoe with Hodge, personally. I mean, Shojin's a good item for Zoe. Mage Spat is obviously quite nice. Then we could cut Nami for ideally like a Bard or something. I mean, Shojin's good enough. Yeah, like, wouldn't it be sick? A Mage Spat Bard here? You can't really cut the Nami for it. You have to do it exactly like that, yeah. And that's worth. It's totally fine. I like the Shojin, though. So that we can remove her and have real items on Asol. Because that was my other big complaint about this game, is that we ended up slamming Static Shiv on Asol, which is like, okay. I guess with the removers, it's actually kind of nice that we can end up making this play, but I would have much rather just had a Shojin by Treasure Dragon than, you know, having to wait this long, but that's just life. Wow, what a smurf out of Zoe to summon freaking Daisy here. It's just a Zoe diff. Sell the Rises, sell the Lulu. Like, if you're gonna go 9, I would still sell the Lulu just so that we can get to level 9 faster. So yeah. It depends on who we're fighting. Like, we definitely need to scout so I can actually see who we're about to fight. But, like, this positioning might suck. It really depends on who we're fighting. Like, okay, versus this person, for example, and we're fighting their ghost. We give Sona the most beautiful ult ever across, like, literally our entire team by clumping in this corner. What you want to do versus Sona, swap your Aoshin over to this side, leave the Nami over here as a bait, then Sona will do the exact same ult, but then Aoshin will be hard chilling over here. That's something. That's how we could improve this positioning, basically. The other big thing is Ornn positioning, though our Ornn positioning actually looks fine here. It's actually perfect. But the way Ornn ults is that he pulls his big guy, his I don't know, his ram through the furthest enemy and then hits it to the next furthest enemy, which actually is somehow quirky here instead of the Tristana. I feel like it should go like this. In any case, pulling it through Sona to slow her attack speed is really nice, and then hitting the quirky is really nice. I would honestly have Ornn over here, like one more hex to the right, that it's guaranteed that he's going to pull through here and then hit here. But he hit here anyway, which I'm kind of shocked. Like, how is this further away than this? I get, oh, the Kiana kills it? Is that what happens? Oh my god, the Tempest plus Kiana kills, and that's why he ults there. But, like, imagine a world where this, the Tempest and the Kiana didn't kill that. Like, imagine it's a Tristana 2-star. Then the Ornn is ulting here and not CCing the Corki, which is pretty rough. That's why I'd put Ornn, like, another hex to the right. And then you can even, like, move Silas to basically where Ornn's at. But, I mean, this works out perfectly. And the Bard ults, oh, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So yeah, our board has become quite capped out. I still like we could go 9 this game, but for some reason we're holding all these really expensive units on our bench. Oh, that's a really good item. Just slap that on Zoe here. That's like, yeah, because like we could, I mean, we can almost be at like 40 gold. We would probably be at 40 if we'd sold these units earlier in mid income. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, now you sell the Rise to make income. I think you just didn't notice it before, I guess, that you could do that. But yeah, we want to use Nami to like bait out ults like Sona ult and stuff. Yeah, so okay, like exactly, yep, perfect, okay. So it looks like you have an understanding of how to position, you're just not doing it. And I like I was talking about, I like Ornn over here, though he might walk up, so it might be awkward. Like the ult's gonna go this way, a bit sag. But I mean, it ends up working out completely fine. Okay, 42 gold, could still, we could be 50 here. And like, I know we want to put the Lulu in, but like, we could level up like an entire turn earlier potentially, and then just like it doesn't really matter. Like the Lulu is nice, but I'd rather get anything in at 9 than like a Lulu 2 like a turn late, because like a turn late might mean we just die. So that's my perspective. Wait. Oh, okay, no, I thought we rolled for a second. I looked away for half a second. I was like, what? That's a Shyvana with 0 damage items. And actually, no one can kill this Aushin and get through our front line. I mean, it's a really good front line. Ornn 2, and then we have the Zoe and everything. So our board ends up being quite capped. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Do we just level next round? 52 to level. Oh, we level here? I mean, you should scout your opponent and see if this level is absolutely necessary. And how strong is their board? It's pretty capped. I don't hate the level here then. What are their augments? They have 2 Econ augments. Are we ever losing this fight? Maybe. Okay. I mean, they have everything 2-star. They have Idas 2 with great items. They have Corki with really good items. I can actually see the level here making sense. But I mean, the problem is you didn't scout before you did it. But if you had scouted and seen this board and made the decision that we need to level here, like, it's a pretty close fight. I'm fine with this, but you didn't scout. So you ended up being correct, but I think you got there from the wrong reasoning, I guess. What do we even take at this point? Like a redemption for backline? Bow? Wait, what's bow? You just wanted that unit? It was the Yasuo? Wait, we just... Wow. Bit of a high roller. Depends on who we're fighting. And I'm pretty sure Lulu's gonna be stronger than Yasuo 1 here. It's Lulu 2, and it's Mystican, and it's versus a Corki board where it's versus a Shyvana Corki board. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lulu here is like quite a bit stronger. We might still win though. I'm pretty sure there's a Lulu diff. Agreed. Okay, maybe not, but like maybe. I mean, our next so much more MR for our entire squad. I think it could be a Lulu diff. Okay, it's a really interesting game. I really like this game. Like just the Recombobulator into fucking Aushin from that spot is so sick. I'm really happy you took the Recombobulator. That's the baller play, and it's like the optimal play. But yeah, like what this? Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that. Biggest mistake I'm seeing you're making is you're just you're sitting on like infinite units on your bench and not making gold. I don't really see why. Not scouting late game is a bit of an issue, as you know, you even talked about in your own thing. I think the items that we made were a little bit. I mean, like, I'm fine making these items. I would have just played a bit more about this around this Reforger to potentially do something else. I also think the Sunfire was a more straightforward slam than Jeweled Gauntlet. I also think, as far as just early augments go, I think a hot shot's like an insta take here. I think this is one of the best augments in the game. Maybe you're afraid of locking yourself in a Corki, but the thing is, like, it's fine. The item's so good. You're just gonna win streak the entire early game, as long as you hit anything, really, because it's just so good. I guess the biggest thing is we didn't have Cannoneer, but we had we did have Cannoneer. We even had Cannoneer. Yeah, okay, it was absolutely hot shot from this angle. That's something that I'd like to see you try, because like maybe you're not open to it, but it's um generally like the item slams. I like the comps that we played though. Yeah, I mean once we hit the Ocean, there were like quite a few, like 3 rounds where we like played a really weak board when we could have just played a completely strong. Like this is a part of playing strongest board. You need to, I mean, just play around your 2-star unit. It's actually really straightforward, right? We have a Tarek 2. We can play a Tarek 2 plus a Braum, which is just a much better front line than the Alawi plus a random Shen. Um, so, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And then we could have ended up playing, like I was talking about, like, eventually, like, a Jade board with Tarek, but, you know, like the Nico and the Gnar, but we ended up selling the Gnar as a pair, so it's, like, not, like, I see why you did that. Yeah, I still, like, this Gargoyle should have been slammed way sooner. We end up making gargoyles anyway, right? Static shift slam, I'm a bit apprehensive on, but I mean, we had so many reforgers that I actually don't hate it. So I thought you were gonna end up taking the tier just so that you could make an Ocean item, but we end up slamming ship, which is good. I mean, with the double reforger, I don't even hate doing this here. But I do think like during Treasure Dragon, I definitely would have like looked more for like an actual AP item. Do we see, or not an AP, like a mana item? We actually see blue buff there. What that was blue buff tier plus what? Yeah, not the biggest fan. It's a bit hard because we aren't holding on to the tier. Like I honestly would have been fine holding on to the tier, and then we could have just looked for one sword and had gargoyles slammed. And we'd be slightly weaker, but we would cap out our board like much stronger, much sooner. But yeah, and also I don't think these slams are correct, right? Um, I think it was just Morello's gargoyles was the other option, right? Yes. You can just put Morello's here. It's completely fine. It's a good item on Ornn. And then we could have a stronger front line. But overall, really interesting game. And I'm so happy that you took the Recombobulator because that's definitely the play. All right. I hope you enjoyed the VOD review. Hope you learned something. Hope everyone on YouTube enjoyed it as well. Yeah. Once again, if you want coaching, check out my Metafy. Link is in the description down below. Catch you next time. Bye.